Relax and allow tonight's story to gently ease you to sleep. Yarrow and Heather's Enchanted Adventure. This story is about a boy named Yarrow and a hedgehog named Heather who discover a magical key that opens a portal to an enchanted realm, where they are entrusted with the care and protection of its wonders. In a small village nestled between rolling hills and verdant forests, lived a kind-hearted young boy named Yarrow. Yarrow had a special friend named Heather, a hedgehog with soft quills and curious eyes. And one evening as the sun dipped below the horizon, Yarrow and Heather discovered a glistening, ancient-looking key half buried in the soil. Yarrow's eyes sparkled with wonder, and he gently picked up the key. Heather sniffed at it, her tiny nose twitching with excitement. They decided to follow the path that seemed to appear magically before them. This path led them into the heart of the forest, where the air was cool and the scents of pine and fern filled their noses. Suddenly, an ethereal light danced round them, revealing a hidden door carved into the trunk of an enormous, ancient oak tree. Yarrow hesitated, but Heather nudged him forward with a reassuring look. Yarrow took a deep breath and inserted the key into the lock. The door creaked open, and they stepped inside to find a world unlike any they had ever seen. Flowers glowed with luminescent colors, and streams of silver water wound through the verdant landscape. Creatures of all shapes and sizes, some familiar and some fantastical, roamed freely and greeted them warmly. At the center of this magical realm stood a majestic castle made entirely of shimmering crystals. Yarrow and Heather made their way to the castle, where they were welcomed by the queen of this enchanted land. The queen, with her flowing gown and crown of flowers, smiled at them with a warmth that made them feel immediately at home. She explained that the key Yarrow found was a relic of the ancient times, meant to open the door to the magical realm only for those pure of heart and guided by friendship. The queen bestowed upon Yarrow and Heather the title of guardians of the enchanted realm and entrusted them with a mission to protect its wonders and secrets. Yarrow and Heather accepted with joy and gratitude, pledging to honor their new responsibilities. Over time, Yarrow and Heather grew into their roles, making lasting friendships with the inhabitants and learning the many secrets of the realm. They found joy in their purpose, their bond growing stronger with each shared adventure. At night, under the silver glow of the enchanted moon, Yarrow and Heather would sit by the sparkling river, reflecting on the day's events and dreaming of what tomorrow would bring. They realized that true magic lay not just in the wonder of the realm, but in the love and friendship they share. As the stars twinkled above the magical realm, Yarrow and Heather felt a profound happiness, knowing their lives were entwined with a place where dreams truly came to life. Let's journey onward with another comforting tale. William and Orchid, the story of the shell garden. This story is about William and his goldfish Orchid discovering the magic of a special shell and sharing its happiness with their village. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village by the sea, there was a boy named William. He had a best friend, a goldfish named Orchid, who lived in a beautifully adorned fishbowl on his windowsill. William and Orchid loved spending their days exploring the beach and collecting shells of all shapes and colors. One sunny afternoon, William was combing the shoreline when he stumbled upon a particularly exquisite shell. Its surface was smooth and shone with iridescent hues that seemed to dance in the sunlight. "Look, Orchid," William exclaimed, racing back to his home. Orchid swam excitedly in his bowl, her little fins flapping in delight as she admired the shell. Together, they named the shell Moonstone because it sparkled like the moon's glow on a clear night. At night, after placing Moonstone in a special spot in his room, William had a dream. He dreamt that he and Orchid were walking through the majestic garden made entirely of shells. The garden was alive with colors and glimmering in the moonlight. There were shell flowers, shell paths, and even shell trees that reached up to the sky. In the dream, Orchid could talk, and she told William that the shell garden was a realm of magic, where wishes came true. "Make a wish," William, Orchid said softly, her voice melody and serene. Without hesitation, William wished for the happiness of everyone in his village. The next morning, William woke up to find Moonstone glowing softly. Excited, he ran to the village square, and to his astonishment, the villagers were already up and about, smiling and greeting each other with newfound joy. That evening, as William sat by his window, Orchid swam gracefully in her bowl. The boy and his goldfish knew they had discovered something special. From then on, every time they found a new beautiful shell, they would add it to their collection. Each shell reminded them of the magic and the happiness they could share with the world. Let's wander gently into the next story. Faye and the Kindwitch's Healing Touch. This story is about a young girl named Katie, who finds healing through the kindness of a witch named Euphorbia. In a serene village surrounded by lush green forests, there lived a young girl named Katie. She was known for her gentle spirit and a heart full of dreams. Father Katie had a secret burden. She suffered from a disease that made her weak. Her parents tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. The villagers spoke in hushed tones about a kind witch named Euphorbia, who lived deep in the woods. One day, Katie decided to take matters into her own hands. With a basket full of flowers and herbs, she ventured into the forest. The deeper she went, the more enchanting the surroundings became. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a quaint cottage. Out came Euphorbia, a woman with eyes that twinkled like stars and a voice that soothed the soul. Katie explained her plight. The kind witch listened intently and invited her inside. Euphorbia's cottage was filled with the aroma of medicinal herbs and the sound of gentle wind chimes. She prepared a potion and handed it to Katie, with a promise that it would help her heal if taken with a pure heart. For weeks, Kate followed Euphorbia's instructions. Gradually, she began to feel stronger. Chief her parents noticed the change and were overjoyed. Kate returned to Euphorbia to thank her, and they formed an unbreakable bond. Euphorbia taught Kate the secrets of healing with nature. Years passed, and Kate grew into a wise woman who helped many in her village. She never forgot the kind witch and the magic that saved her. Euphorbia's legacy of healing lived on for Faye, bringing hope and health to all. Let's drift further into the night with our next tale. Killia and Salvia, The Journey Home. This story is about the Killia and Salvia finding a true sense of home for their journey. Killia was a young human who lived in a quaint village surrounded by vast meadows. Each night, she would gaze at the stars, dreaming of faraway lands and mysterious adventures. One starry evening, she met a compassionate dream weaver named Salvia. Salvia had the gift of weaving dreams with her delicate fingers and decided to accompany Killia. "Let's find where your heart truly belongs," Salvia whispered. They embarked on a journey that took them through enchanted forests, across crystal clear rivers, and over majestic mountains. Each place they visited was more breathtaking than the last. In the enchanted forest, creatures of all shapes and sizes greeted them with joy. They danced and sang, telling tales of unity and peace. By the rivers, shimmering fish leapt out of the water, creating rainbows with their splashes. On the mountain peaks, they felt the crisp air and stood above the clouds, feeling like they could reach out and touch the sky. Despite the wonders, Achilea felt a longing that could not be satisfied. Ever wise and understanding, continued to weave dreams for Achilea each night, showing her glimpses of new places and faces. One night, Salvia wove a dream unlike any other. In the dream, Athea saw her village, but it glowed with a warmth and love she had never noticed before. Flowers bloomed brightly, the laughter of children echoed in the streets, and the scent of freshly baked bread wafted through the air. Achilea woke with tears in her eyes. "I know where I belong," she said softly. With Salvia by her side, Achilea returned to her village. She saw her home with new eyes and heart, understanding that home is not just a place, but a feeling of comfort, love, and belonging. To Salvia smiled, her mission complete. As the sun set over the meadows, the villagers welcomed Achilea back with open arms. Her heart swelled with happiness, and she knew that she had truly found her place in the world. Achilea and Salvia's bond grew stronger, for it was one forged in the truest discovery of all, the discovery of home, the discovery of home. Rest well, and let go of the day's cares.